Wrestle this and that. Wrestle this and that. And Brother Reed with Brother Don wanna wrestle this and that. Wrestle this and that. We talk about wrestling, it's a fact. And Brother Reed with Brother Don wanna wrestle this and that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestle This and
That. I'm your host, Brother Rick, my co-host,
Brother Don JUAN.
no doubt.
And guys, we're about to cover what happened on Smackdown. It was the last show that Sci-Fi had. It was the last wrestling show of the year as it took us right into the new year. Well, just in general. It was going to be the last show of wrestling this year.
Well, they're moving.
Well, Sci-Fi's moving. It's also a brand new year. So,
They are moving.
So, I enjoyed this SmackDown, and it got started off with the
New Day.
and so that automatically, was
Nice little promo.
Well, that was a great promo.
Yeah, it was a great promo. You know, they said they was going to make some New Year's resolutions. And
New Year's
their
resolution.
first resolution was for 2016 is absolutely nothing. Well, they're perfect. They're great.
Yeah.
They're the New Day.
They actually said nobody, and Xavier Woods said, we always say nobody, so he's like, but nothing. Nothing. He said, we don't say nothing, we say nobody. Then he went on to say the New Year's resolutions was going to be for everyone in the WWE universe.
No doubt.
And it started with resolution number 1.
Number 1.
Every member of the WWE universe will be required to wear glasses and hearing aids. And they, of course, they said that because the crowd's really into New Day. And obviously the product that they put out, you can see, and they were still upset that they didn't get Tag Team of the Year.
And they should have gotten it.
And when we talked about it, if you watch our Slammy recap, we both said that they should be.
They should have.
The Tag Teams of the Year. So,
and they should have.
tell them what number 2 was.
Number 2 was the entire WWE universe will be required to have a New Day journal.
So that
they can recap all of their great promos.
Yes. Not just to recap their promos, but so every time they do something exciting, you can write it down and be like, oh, on this day, the New Day did this. And then number 3.
Number 3.
Each and every single member of the WWE universe.
That's right.
Wakes up in the morning with one song in their head.
And you know
and
what
that is New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. And all of a sudden, Kalisto came out.
Little man comes out.
The Lucha Dragons came out, actually. And unfortunately, that was where we seen that it was a severe injury and that Sin Cara was on the show.
Hurt. Yeah, he was
came out with a sling on. And they said that, hey, we're going to challenge you guys to a match. And they said, we
gonna challenge.
We? Who?
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 Who? Who? We.
But then Kalisto said, we got friends, because they were laughing at Sin Cara. They said, Sin Cara, you're on the show.
You're by yourself.
Who's your friend?
Yeah, what friends you got?
Now, kudos to WWE, because I automatically thought the Usos.
I didn't.
I was wrong. Rico was wrong. He thought it was going to be another masked man.
It's going to be another luchador wrestler.
It was none other than the Dudley Boys. And they came out carrying this huge table, and the table said on it, Happy New Year. Or Vince says,
to the New Day.
Happy New Year. So they made their way out. It was a great match and a wonderful way to start it. Match went back and forth, and I thought that Xavier Woods would get pinned because he's always gets pinned.
Yeah, he does.
But it wasn't. It was Kalisto pinning Kofi Kingston with the Salida del Sol.
He picks up the victory on that.
And it was beautiful. He he ran up the ropes with it. Like, so he got over by, he rope ran into a jump. Man, it was just a beautiful way.
He had a rope runner.
He did. He was the rope runner.
I know, he's a rope runner, ladies and gentlemen.
And then the next thing that you know, it couldn't end like that.
Because after that, Xavier Woods, he said, listen, somebody got to give me a table. And guess what? Bo Ray and Devon gave him his wish.
They provided the table.
Yes, they did. And through.
Xavier Woods went right through the table. And the Dudley Boys screamed, Happy New Year.
I don't think he can get through a match without going through a table or getting beat. I say one of the two.
So
Woods always getting
back. So again, kudos WWE for giving us a match pairing that we haven't seen.
It was a good match.
And wasn't expecting it. It was a great match. So let's keep with the roll right there.
Keep it rolling.
Now you have the second match was Goldust versus Tyler Breeze, and of course Tyler with his always beautiful
gorgeous
Summer Rae. The only time that Summer's not gorgeous is when she was trying to be Lana.
Yeah, and she had her hair all pinned up.
Yeah, and
she wasn't sexy.
I didn't enjoy that. So, anyways, you have a good match. You keep on hearing Booker T talk about how Goldust is going to get the win because he's got the experience, and actually Tyler Breeze ends up using the ropes for leverage and getting a 3 count and getting the win.
Yes.
Now the match itself was a decent match. The cool part or the surprise of the night was when Summer Rae took the microphone and no, she didn't say, "You're not VIP."
No, she didn't say that, and she didn't say we get married.
She didn't say that either.
She didn't say that, no.
She said that they had big news, and she said,
shocking.
She said on a year of Bruce Jenner becoming a woman.
Yeah, whatever.
And a year that Kanye West announced in 2020 he's going to run for the president of the United States of America.
Whatever, twice.
Right. That they had surprising news about them.
Yeah.
And Tyler Breeze said
they decided
to go their separate ways.
How you leave somebody that fine?
I don't know. I
can't leave nobody that fine.
I guess maybe when the reviews came in about the selfies, people wanted to maybe talk a little bit of Summer, and he got a little jealous. Perhaps.
Or she could have used his hairspray.
That's possible.
She could have been all up in his hairspray.
So it brings up an interesting question. Two pending questions.
Yes.
What now with Summer Rae? Are we ready to start seeing her in Divas action and maybe getting a push? She's been working out hard. Anybody who's seen
my Lord.
Pics of her body.
I saw it over the weekend. I almost hurt myself over the weekend. That's no doubt.
And then also, we haven't seen Summer in the picture at all. So I mean, that would be something new. And then where does Tyler go? I mean,
do we go down the drain like he is going, or do somehow he rise up or get another valet? Never know.
So I mean, he did get the win over Goldust, and like I said, the big surprise was the going separate ways.
They took the very last selfie,
and a gorgeous one it was.
It was. Yes, she was looking good, like a DJ should. No doubt, she was.
And then you had probably maybe one of the worst parts. I say the second worst part. You had a segment with Dolph Ziggler, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas backstage. Now it was fun to begin with. Bo went up to Curtis.
It was.
He said, "What a bad year you had." And
but Axel said, he's going to win the Royal Rumble, and he's going all the way to Axelmania, baby.
Well, what he actually said was, "What are you talking about? Bad year?" Said,
yeah, he did.
I never was eliminated from the Royal Rumble last year,
and he wasn't.
And my timer's still going, and I'm going to win this year's, and I'm going to make history for going 2 straight Royal Rumbles without being eliminated. Sure, I'm going to go to WrestleMania, and I'm going to have a great year. And
I don't think he is.
I don't think that's going to happen either. No. Bo told him,
but he has a point. He did not lose. He was not eliminated.
Bo says right. So Bo says for your New Year's Bo Lucian.
Yeah, Bo Lucian. Bo, not Revolution, but Bo Lucian.
that Mr. Axel should buy and make sure he uses deodorant.
Yeah, that made no sense to me. I don't know where he come up with that. That was horrible.
So he was laughing. He goes down the hallway and he meets up with Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph...
Another man forgotten.
Dolph tells him, if you believe... so, that he might be able to win.
That was
and Dolph scared him with a super kick and frightened him. And then he said, be prepared for your match against me. And that's when he told him, if you believe, you might win. And the match itself was provided with some victory laps by Bo Dallas.
Yeah, and nice super kick.
And then it was all Ziggler after that part.
He did 2 victory laps, didn't he?
And he did the victory lap.
Yeah, he did 1 victory lap and got drop kicked. And then he did another victory lap.
And he got super
kicked. So he got something out of both laps.
Dolph looked great in the ring. I'll take nothing away from his ring.
He always do, but wrong person to wrestle with.
Now, Bo Dallas, just another loss. You can believe that.
He was very promising at first. He really was, Bo was. But what I would do? I would grow a beard, and I would join my brother, the Wyatt family. That's what I would do.
So
that's what I would do.
So speaking of the Wyatt family, it leads us right up into our next match, and it was the Wyatt family versus the Usos. And the Wyatt family was Luke Harper and Braun Strowman. So you had the power against the Usos, and it was a very nice, entertaining matchup. In fact, I actually will applaud Strowman. He didn't look like just a walking zombie.
Not being stiff.
He did a little bit more moves than normal. It still wasn't like, I'm blown away by what you did. But Luke Harper, of course, carried the match with the Usos. I mean, those 3 did a wonderful job of providing us with a big match. And
Jimmy goes for a super kick.
And
Strowman catches him.
And then Strowman says, you go for a super kick, and now you go good night.
Yeah, and he squeezed the living crap out of him.
He squeezed him again, and that's like how the match ended. And I would have rather seen that finisher, that spinning finisher. But when it was locked in, there's just nowhere to go.
It's over. He's too big.
Yeah, I mean, he squeezed.
What's next for this guy? I mean, who takes him out? Who takes Strowman out? I mean,
I don't know.
Do WWE have someone in NXT? Because right now this guy look unstoppable. He looked like a young Kane. Remember when Kane was unstoppable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's wearing dress pants to the ring.
So
looking horrible. You know what I'm saying?
But it was like I said, it was another good match.
Good showing.
Then your Divas bout of the night had. Team Bad minus Sasha Banks, and when I say minus, not even at ringside.
That hurts my feelings.
And they were against Team Bella, Brie, and Alicia Fox.
Foxy Lisa.
And so that meant Tamina got some ring action, and she did a nice job in the ring. Tamina has a great super kick. Unfortunately, the one that she landed on Brie wasn't that good. I think the biggest surprise of the entire night, and I will say that Brie looked great in the ring. She did a fantastic job.
Acting like a husband.
And yeah, she did.
Acting like a husband.
She got the Brie mode. But when she got the Brie mode, this time she actually got Tamina, who was on the outside of the ring. Naomi got out of the way, and then she caught Tamina. And the one thing that I will say about the match I didn't really enjoy was the fact that Naomi is a fantastic Divas wrestler, and they didn't even let her do a move. She went to try to get a bulldog. Brie threw her into the corner, and when she came out of the corner, she got kicked in the stomach. And for the first time in a very long time,
4 weeks,
we saw a Bella Buster.
Yeah,
and she
got a win,
and she got the cover, and Brie got the win for Team Bella. And it was the Bella's first win in a long time, besides when Brie won by disqualification over Becky because Charlotte said that Brie tripped her up or something stupid like that.
It was horrible.
So,
and they finally got the win. About time. They've been losing for 4 weeks in a row, but it was a good match.
And so then we have a nice main event match, and it was Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. So the current WWE champion and the current WWE Intercontinental champion against the former WWE Intercontinental champion Kevin Owens and the former WWE Heavyweight champion Sheamus. Now, I really enjoyed the match. Thought it was great. I thought everybody in the ring did a wonderful job of carrying each other and making the match good. My problem came with the ending of the match. After like a back and forth matchup, Roman finally strikes Sheamus with a Superman punch.
Pow! Knocked him out.
Goes into the corner. Ooh! Ah! Going for the big spear.
Taking a dump in the corner.
And Kevin Owens, follow me, grabs his legs and drags him into the ring post.
Pulls him and jams him into the ring post.
The referee calls a disqualification.
Yeah, you could do that, but they're known not to do that. But weird way of ending it. We're disqualified.
I was not happy with the ending because I've seen that happen 900 times or more.
And no one gets disqualified.
And no one gets disqualified. And then Kevin Owens says he gets disqualified. And remember we talked about 2 weeks ago when he threw either Ambrose or Ziggler, I don't remember, I want to say it's Ziggler, over top of the table after being told to just bring him inside the ring.
They disqualified him on that.
And they disqualified him on that. So did not like the disqualification. Didn't think it was needed. After they done that, Sheamus and Owens throw Roman Reigns into the stairs. They throw him over top the table, and then they proceed to start going after Ambrose. They bring the staircase over that Roman Reigns had knocked over, and they bring it over by the announce table. And Sheamus picks up Dean, and Kevin Owens is ready to go through another powerbomb. And Roman Reigns comes over the table, runs off the table, gives a Superman punch that sent Owens over the barricade.
Yes, knocked him over.
And then Dean and Roman do a double team on Sheamus, and then Sheamus does finally end up getting the spear, and he's laid broken down. The two champions in the year posing on top of the table
with their belts.
With the belts. It's been a great year for them. And Roman gives him a big hug, and a
wet hug,
and
sweaty hug.
Like I said, I did not like the way that the match ended. Other than that, I really enjoyed the match.
It could have been pressed for time. I had to do something quick. I don't know. He shouldn't have. Like you said, we've seen it 100 times, and they didn't get disqualified for it. You had Bret Hart for Stone Cold Steve Austin on it, and they never got disqualified.
Right, and I mean, if you're pressed on time and you want a disqualification, have Owens hit him with a chair. Something. I mean, like, I don't know. I didn't like the ending. Oh, overall, though, I thought SmackDown was great. I'm going to rate it at 8.5 out of a 10. I love the matches, and I was very happy with what we saw on SmackDown.
I probably have to agree with you this week, and I'm going to give it an 8. It was pretty good. It was decent. Even though, we've seen the same matches with the same people, they just tend to give us something different every time that they says. And if you tend to give us something different with the same two people, then it don't get boring. And different
is what we're going to go with. As now, I give my 5 things that I enjoyed about SmackDown.
5 of them. 5.
For me, the first thing is new matches. I like the fact that we got to see some new pair-ups. Number 2 is getting the bell as a win. And what I mean by that is, since the factions have entered in, nobody's took more hits than the Bellas themselves, especially after Nikki has been out. And so I was happy to see them get a win. And, Team Bad finally, lost for the first time in a long time. And they lost without Sasha being there, so it doesn't really hurt Sasha at all.
It doesn't put a stain on it.
I like the surprise of the night with you totally pulled it over us, WWE, and had Summer Rae and Tyler Breeze go separate ways. I liked it because I didn't see it coming.
We thought it was something else. That's why we got fooled.
I mean, but real honestly, I didn't even know they were going to make an announcement. Like when Summer took the microphone, I just thought that she was just going to invite someone to the VIP section.
Sometimes you got to throw your hat in the ring.
A thing that I really enjoyed about it was the last show on Sci-Fi. I really do believe that once SmackDown hits its pinnacle and it's back on the USA Network, that we're going to see a lot better show. And so Sci-Fi, we appreciate 5 years. But some people don't even know that it existed, and so they just watch the reviews on the website and then watch the show.
Horror flicks on that show. Who's gonna watch that? Man?
And then number 5, the New Day opening up the show with the New Day resolutions. Why? Because New Day rock
all the time.
New Day rock,
no doubt.
New Day rock.
Watch yourself.
So that'll do it for our SmackDown review. And when we come back, it'll be Rico's Rumor Report.